Hello again, English students. Are you ready to continue working on your English here at, well, this is absolutely the best language learning website in the universe. I am talking about verbling.com. We have people from all over the world connecting, and we have English teachers here ready to go 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. What an amazing website. Welcome. I am very happy to be one of the English teachers here at verbling.com. My name is Geoff Watson, and I am from Vancouver, Canada. And this hour, I have chosen a topic of a news story about a school for girls in a very poor area of, I believe, Nairobi in Kenya. And so we have some real English to read, a news article, and then I have a great video to show you from YouTube. And then we also have an additional story about libraries that have been placed in some of the poor areas in Brazil, in some of their cities. So providing opportunities for education to young people who are growing up in very poor areas, something I think is really important. And so I'm going to turn on the screen share here just to show you the Google Hangout screen and to ask you all to please use this button here to turn on and then turn off your microphone. Just if everyone can leave their microphone turned off and only turn it on while you're speaking. There's actually another option that you can do underneath. You can see when I place the cursor on my video, a menu pops down, and you can use this to turn on and off your microphone. And over here on the left-hand side of the screen, we have the YouTube video. And so you can turn on your YouTube video with this. All right, and so I'm going to turn off the screen share here. And so I hope also that people have downloaded the document. And I need to get this open myself here. The document that I prepared for this class is C7. So I'm just opening it up here. And so I'm hoping that people, here we are, yeah, people will download this document so that they can read directly from the screen and do some cutting and pasting if they need to look for translations, this kind of thing. All right, and so what I wanted to do was to ask you about education and young people. And so I wanted to ask you, what kinds of education do you think are really beneficial to young children? When do you think children should start going to school? And what should be the focus of the education system? What kinds of skills or abilities should they try to teach these young children? And I think that that's key. Early childhood education, I think, is very important. So any comments that you have about that? And so, Julissa, hi there.
Hello, yeah, hello, everyone. Well, I think that an earlier education would be beneficial for a person, a kid. Yeah, because as soon if you start very sooner, you will absorb all what you start learning.
Right.
Uh, and I
So,
think that
sorry,
the
when
focus
do
of the
children start? Sorry, when do children start going to school
uh,
in Peru?
here at around 3 years they go to kindergarten at
Wow.
three
Yeah.
years, and then primary school at primary school 4 or 5 primary school. Yeah, and I think the focus of the education should be also to develop the artistic skills of the children, not only the knowledge, also more artistic skills like music, I don't know, acting,
Yeah.
singing.
Sure. No. Great.
Yeah,
Yeah. Excellent. And to gain more of an all-round development. And so great. And Katiuska, hello. How are you?
Hello, Jeff. I'm fine. How are you?
Good. Well, your sound is excellent tonight. And so, what do you think about educating young children?
I agree. I think the education is the best opportunity for um, the humanity. All the people could be study.
Yes,
Deberían,
and
could
so
be,
yeah,
yeah.
they should study,
Should
and
be,
so
yeah.
yeah, they should. Now, what age should children begin school? How old? 3 years old or 4 years old? What do you think?
It depends. I agree with you. If children, if children is going to the school for develop the artistic ability is
Yes.
very good, 3, 4, 5 years.
Great.
But for study math, Spanish, English, and natural science, they need to go 7 years.
Okay. No, great. The academic subjects is what we talk
Yeah.
about. So great. Well said. All right, and I'm going to move on and say hello to Laura. Where are you connecting from, Laura? Hello, Laura, are you there? Okay, we cannot hear you, Laura. You may need to turn on your microphone by clicking on the button. Shami, are you there? Shami Mohammed? And so we don't hear you, Shami, and so I'm going to move on to Will. Hello, Will.
Hey, I'm Matt, Geoff.
Yeah, no, great, welcome. And
um,
so, yeah, what do you think is important with early education?
well, I think the age, around kindergarten time, about 6, 7 years old is about right. Um, but like some people been talking like around my area, like they might go to year-round schooling instead of have a long school year and then a summer vacation 3 months in a row. Instead, go year-round and like have little intervals of rest between each
Right?
session of
Mm-hmm.
school, like and. I actually support it. I think it'd be a lot better than just having, old, boring, long school, long, boring summer, get some
Yeah.
rest in between those, you know.
Oh, okay,
And
and then so
the most
what
important,
people, sorry, but with that year-round schooling, people get all of December off, and then they get all of August off, and all of April, or something like that?
something, I'm not sure how that system
Yeah,
goes, but I know some schools around the world do that.
okay.
But
All right, great.
I think
Sorry, sorry.
I think
Well, I'm
math
going
and
to move on. I'm just getting a quick
okay, go ahead.
hello from everybody. So I'd like to say hello to Janina. Hello, how are you?
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And could you tell us where you're connecting from and how do you feel about what do you think the priorities are with early education?
I'm from Argentina, and I think formal education, should start as soon as possible.
Okay.
Yes, it's very important for the development of the children's skills, artistic, even related to other languages. It's very, very, very important. In here, actually, they start learning other languages at about 3 years
Okay.
old. So it turns out very well, fortunately.
Okay,
So
so yeah.
I think it's
great.
very important.
And social skills as well. Yeah. Artistic skills, social skills. Great. And I'm just going to go to Artuf. Are you there? Artuf Lil?
Hi, hello.
Yes, hello. I was muting your microphone just to let you know that please keep your microphone turned off until it's time for you to speak. But please tell us, where are you connecting from?
Hi, I'm Layla. I'm from UAE.
Okay,
Emirates.
welcome.
Hi, welcome.
And what are your opinions about early education?
I see that the education normal don't have exactly age. You can start in any time, and when you be younger, it's more better than when you be big. Okay.
It's better to start when the children are younger.
Yeah, it's better.
All right, great. Thank you. Thank you. And so then could you please mute your microphone now?
Okay.
Do you understand to click on the microphone button to turn off your microphone?
I try it's better.
Yeah, I'm going to do it for you there. And just to let you know, what you need to do is maybe use headphones or to turn off the verbling window so that we do not hear the echo coming from the sound. And Ahmed, hello, welcome. So Ahmed, no, and oh,
yeah.
Yes, go ahead, please.
Sorry. Yeah.
So your opinion?
Excuse me, but just this time, please, because I'm coughing. I don't know what the problem.
No problem. And Brian, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, hello. Where are you connecting from, Brian?
I'm connecting from Guatemala City.
Okay. And so what are your opinions about early education?
Well, actually, as you know, the education at this time is very important because every time we need to learn more about the information from the world. Actually, as you know, here on Berlin, we are learning more about English, so that's why we need to get more information everywhere. Something important.
Okay. No, great, excellent. Thank you. And I'd like to say hello to Dennis. Dennis, are you there?
Hello.
Where are you connecting from, and do you have any opinions of early education and what they should try to teach at that age?
I am from connecting Peru, Lima. Sorry to all. It's my first class.
No problem. Welcome. We're here to help you.
My English is very bad. It's bad.
No, that's fine. That's fine. And so we're talking about young children going to school. So in Peru, when do children start going to school? How old are they?
Oh.
Are they 3 years old or 4 years old?
They're 3 years old.
Yeah, okay, that's great. That's very young. That sounds like
Yes.
pre-kindergarten.
Yes.
Pre-kindergarten. Yeah. All right, excellent. And I need to speak to, I'm sorry, I forget your name. Artuf Lil?
Yes, Artuf.
Yes. Your name again, sorry?
Artuf.
Artuf. Now, you need to please turn off your microphone now.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. And so what I'd like to do is to open up the document and let's start reading the story. So this is from Kenya, a story from Kenya, and it is a girls' school, and in a very poor area, a slum. And so Ahmed, are you okay now? Yeah, yes, good.
Yes,
So could
yeah.
you please read our title for us, please?
Okay. Kenyan slum school offers free education for girls.
Okay, and here is the classroom here. And so could you please read the information about the photograph?
Okay. A teacher at the Kibera School for Girls teaches students about shapes in Nairobi, Kenya, 19th of March 2013.
Yeah, okay, and this is from Voice of America, this story. And so could you read this first?
Okay. Nairobi or Jelly.
Yeah, no, please, just begin the story.
Okay. Nairobi. Founded in 2009, the Kibera School for Girls offers free tuition, uniforms, books, and meals to qualifying girls in the Nairobi slum of Kibera, where a good education is difficult to find. The school is the first to offer free education for girls in the area, and it garners support from the surrounding community by providing residents with much needed services.
Okay, great. And so I really think this is fantastic. And so what's the idea here? Maybe some people could put the information that's at the beginning of this story in their own words. What are we talking about? So please help me out with some comments, just to repeat the information that was in the introduction.
Okay, it says here.
Okay.
Yeah, in which year? In 2009.
Okay.
It was established.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And it offers free education.
Right.
With books, uniforms, and meals.
Good. Yeah, everything, and to qualifying girls. And I believe these are girls that have some academic potential, and they come from poor families. All right, and
Okay.
they're very young. They're young girls, and the school also gains support. This is the word to garner, is to earn or obtain or gain support from the surrounding community by providing the residents with other services. So it's not just the free school for girls, it also provides the people living in this area. Now this is a slum, so a very, very poor area, and I believe that Nairobi is the capital of Kenya. And so here's a picture of some people using the computers. Now, obviously, this is part of the school, but it's open for some of the other residents of the area to use. And so it's a school for girls, but also it sounds like a community center as well. All right. And so let's continue with the idea. And so, Artuf, could you please read this for us?
Okay. In Kibra, Kenya's largest slum, residents struggle to afford food, shelter, clean water, proper sanitation, and decent schools. Girls face the additional challenge of gender-based discrimination and violence. When money for school fees is scarce, parents and guardians usually withdraw their daughters from school before their sons.
Okay, great. And so it's a very difficult place for everybody. Do we have any comments, questions about vocabulary? I just wanted to help with your pronunciation of gender. It's the J sound. Gender-based discrimination and violence.
Discrimination.
All right. To withdraw means to take out. And so guardians or parents usually take the girls out of school before they take the sons out of school, if money is short. And so, good. We're talking about shelter, a place to live. Anyone? Okay. All right, great. And so let's continue. Sorry, Dennis, could you please read this next paragraph? Hello, Dennis?
Hello.
Yes. Could you please read the next paragraph for us?
Okay. The Kibera School for Girls, which offer classes from kindergarten, pre-kindergarten through the fourth grade, aims to help the community understand the value of education girls. At this school, parents do not pay fees, but a family member must work at the school 5 weeks a year as a way of supporting the child's education. Students are selected based on the two criteria of academic potential and greatest financial need.
Okay, great. And just let me help you with the pronunciation of educating. So the value of educating girls, and a child's education, and based on. T sound as quick as possible. All right. And so could somebody comment on the information in this paragraph? It's sort of interesting. It's not exactly free.
Yes,
Anyone?
they just ask that
Yeah,
one member of the family of the student has to help in the school for a period of 5 weeks a year. That's a way also to maybe involve the family members to support the child's education.
Yes, yeah, great. And then again, I mentioned it earlier, but how are the girls selected?
I think they have two basic criteria, that is their potential in the academic and the needs that they have. They select, I think, the ones that have more needs.
Right. So from poor families. And
Excuse me.
Yes, of course.
What's the meaning of the classes from pre-kindergarten? What's the meaning of that?
Well, kindergarten is a German word, and it's I guess essentially it means school for very young children. But in Canada, the children go to kindergarten, I believe, when they're 4 years of age. And so pre-kindergarten would be 3 or 4. So in Canada, I think children would go to pre-kindergarten when they're 3 or 4, They would go to kindergarten when they're 4 or 5, and then they would begin school when they're 5 or 6. Yeah,
Okay,
that's
thanks.
the idea. All right, great. And so let's continue. And again, I welcome people to ask questions or make short comments. Everyone's welcome to participate. And so I'm going to go with Katiuska. Could you please read this information about the picture? Hello, Katiuska, are you there?
Young dear.
Yeah.
What do you say, sorry?
Yeah, it begins with a student raises her hand.
A student raises her hand to ask a question during class at the Kibera School for Girls in Nairobi, Kenya. Joy 10 is one of these students. She says that girls need more opportunities, especially in Quebec, where it has been much suffering. I continue?
Please.
Okay. It is important because when they do not go to school, they will not
Achieve
achieve their goals, and their dreams will come true. It will not be what they want to be in the future, she said.
Okay, great. Thank you. And good job with your pronunciation. And it's kind of interesting that those statements came from a 10-year-old girl. And so she really feels that girls need more opportunities, especially in this very poor area. Here's a photograph of one of the best schools, apparently, in Nairobi, in Kenya. Everyone with their laptop. And if I can get Lizzie, are you there? Okay, we don't hear you. And Shami, are you there?
Hello?
Yes, Shami? Now, I'm very sorry, your volume is incredibly low. You will need to try to increase your volume. And so, sorry, I'll come back on you. I'll come back to you the next time. I'm going to go to Janina. Could you please read
Hey,
this?
Geoff.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Okay. I'll come back to you, Lizzie. I'll come back to you later. Janina, go ahead with this.
Okay.
Okay. Headmistress Anne or Atieno or Wanji believes that girls like Joyce will have a better chance of overcoming the crippling effects of poverty by getting a quality education. It's one of my passions to make them realize that you didn't choose, you didn't sign to be born where you were born, but you can choose to go where you want to be in the future, she explained.
Okay, great. And just what do you see in this picture here?
A little boy from, I guess, that Kibera school. Is he a boy?
Well, it could
Or a
be,
girl?
yeah. Maybe, probably a girl, actually, because they do wear their hair very tightly pulled back.
Yes, that's kind of confusing.
Yeah.
I guess, could you please put the text on screen, please?
Yeah,
I would like
the
to make
text?
sure of something. Yes, yes, please.
Okay. Do you mean going back?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Here.
I would like to make sure of something.
Sure. What was your question?
No, I thought that. No, that was the person who said that
Oh,
quote, but no,
yeah.
it wasn't.
No, and
Sorry.
just that the artwork here, what I was getting at is just that it looks like the children have left their palm prints, or their hand prints, and signed their names on it, which I thought was
Yeah,
kind
but
of,
I guess that's symbolic.
yeah.
But I'm not sure what they mean actually.
No, well, neither do I.
That
Sorry.
they are there.
Yeah. Maybe those are the girls who have graduated from the school because they
Yeah,
look
I was
fairly
thinking.
large. So that might be the grade 4 girls. Okay,
Yes,
great.
I was thinking that. Thank
Yeah.
you.
So nice. And let me see. There was someone who joined. Hi there. Hi
Yes.
there. Oh no, yes. Go ahead, please. Hi there. Don't
Yeah.
worry, Lizzie. I'll come back to you.
Thank you.
Could you
Help.
read this for us, please?
Okay, helping women and girls crave out better lives for themselves is precisely precisely why Kenny ODD co-founded the schools almost 4 years ago.
Please
Okay.
continue.
Okay, complete. Growing up in the Kipra, we used to go to school, and you are find more boys than girls, and that's something that I really hated. You know, or did confided. Confided.
Yeah, so she's being very honest. Yeah, and to carve out. I'm not sure it's the best word to use, or it's a phrasal verb, but to create, to shape, to form. But maybe the girls literally have to cut out a better life for themselves, and precisely. So the C is like an S, precisely. All right, great. And so this is the woman who co-founded the school, Kennedy.
Yeah.
Or sorry, is this a boy or a woman? I'm not sure. Okay, and so I'd like to move ahead here, and oh, she's gone. Okay, that's too bad. Ahmed, could you please read this paragraph for us?
Okay. In 2004, ODD started a grassroots movement that later became Shining Hope for Communities, a community-run organization in Kibera. With the 20 cents he had earned from a factory job, he purchased a soccer ball. Through sports, he encouraged young people to discuss issues facing them in the slums.
Yeah, so this is a man, and it sounds like he's really done something amazing. And so grassroots movement means that it is coming from the ground up, so from ordinary low-level people. No, wasn't created by a leader, and amazing. Started right from nothing. Starting a sports group, a community sports group with the soccer ball that he had purchased. Really sounds great. This might be him receiving some fundraising from a social innovation competition sponsored by Dell Computers. So I'm sure that they'll really be able to use that $50,000. So that's great that they're receiving some support. Artuf, could you please read 2 of these paragraphs?
Yeah. But Audit felt he could do more, especially for girls, whom he felt were at an even greater disadvantage in Kibra. So I started seeing communities through the lens of my mom and my sister, and I wanted everyone in the community to have a better life, Audit explained.
Okay, great. So he's really focusing on helping the girls. And to see something through the lens of, this is an interesting expression. It's can somebody use another expression that's more common?
From her point of view?
Through the eyes?
Yes. Sorry, I think the most common expression, was that you, Janina?
Yes.
Yeah.
I guess.
What did you say?
Point of view.
Yeah.
From her point of view.
Right. So he started seeing the community through his mother's point of view, through her eyes. Yeah, great. Like Julissa was saying. Okay, good. And I'd like to say hello to German. Herman, are you there?
Yes, hello everyone.
Could you please, where are you connecting from?
I'm from Buenos Aires, Argentina.
Could you please read the text that's on the screen?
Yes, of course. From but he knew.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but he knew that a tuition-free school for girls could be a target of jealousy and even strife in the slums.
Okay, please continue.
Okay, value for everyone. So he and Jessica Posner, ODD, Shining Hope for Communities co-founder and chief operating officer, decided the school would need to provide value for everyone, regardless of whether they had a daughter enrolled.
Okay, and now I'd like people to explain this idea to me. What was he worried about? Anyone? So the point that they're making in that text, what was the decision that he made? I'm here to help you.
Maybe.
Yes, Julissa?
Maybe since the school was going to be free, probably some people would started to feel jealous, like they said,
Yeah.
like maybe they didn't have the same opportunities, and now they see that there is a school free. So they need a way to make that people feel that they are going to be part also of this new project or community project.
Yeah, great. So they were worried about just offering free school to girls. That would make people very jealous, and so they needed that. They needed the school. They said, how can we provide value for everyone in the community, regardless of whether they had a daughter enrolled or not? And well, isn't this just a great picture? I just love this picture of these little girls getting ready to attend school. That's just an awesome picture. And so I'd like to go, well, Julissa, could you go ahead and read this?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Today, Kibera residents can stop by Shining Hope to get subsidized clean water or to use a sanitary toilet. If they want to learn computer skills, they can sign up for training. When they're sick, they can visit the medical clinic. Women suffering from domestic violence can come here for advice and assistance.
Okay, and so you can see that in this school, it's really a community center. And so again, just to help people, could somebody review the services that they're providing everyone? Just someone, yeah?
He said that the school is not for just education and teaching. It's for help.
Correct.
It's for develop your skills, maybe to training how to use the computers. He said that they use the clean water. There is medical clinic, and the women suffering.
Yes.
Can come to school to help and to advance.
Yeah. So women who are suffering from domestic violence, and so yeah, really great. Clean water and a toilet. Yeah. Okay. So great. And so let's move on. And Katiuska, could you read this for us, please?
Postner says that this service give buy-in to residents, make of school their education in general.
Yeah,
So
sorry, your sound is very broken, Katiuska. I'm sorry. We can't really hear you. I'm sorry. I have to move on. And so sorry. And Janina, could you please continue for us? Sorry, Katiuska. I'm going to mute your microphone.
Yes.
Janina, are you there? Yeah.
From Postner?
Yes, please. Could you start over again?
Okay. Postner ODD says that these services give buy-in to residents who might otherwise oppose the school and girls' education in general. So our motto is putting a girls' school at the center of services that the entire community wants and needs, ODD explained. And what we've seen is by doing this, we could get everyone invested and excited about the project of girls' education.
Okay, great. And I think that's
very well.
Yeah. There's a great picture of some of the girls here leaving the school at the end of the day. And oh yeah, there is more information here. I wanted to go over these two ideas. To buy into something means it's very similar to be sort of invested in something. That means that the people are going to support it. If you buy into a project, or if you become invested in something, a project, for example, that means that you really accept it and you want to be part of it. So and you agree with it. You buy in on an idea. Okay, and so right. So again, a couple of the girls, and we can say hello to is it Sugar Bear?
Yes.
Sugar Bear, are you there? Yes. Where are you connecting from?
Yes.
Yes. Where are you?
I am from Algeria.
Oh, okay, welcome. And could you please read this first paragraph? According to?
Yes, of course. According to the World Bank, more educated women tend to be healthier, eat more in the formal labor market, earn higher incomes, have fewer children, and provide better health, care, and education for their own children.
Okay, great. Thank you. And so very important points, key reasons to focus on educating women. And Ahmed, could you read the next paragraph for us, please?
Okay. A 2008 report from Plan International, a children's rights group, says not educating girls takes billions of potential dollars from the economies of low and middle income countries every year.
Yeah, all right. And so that's the end of our article. And just this point, could someone repeat the information that's in this paragraph? I thought that was an interesting statistic. Anyone? What is the writer meaning with that information?
He said that.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, Artuf.
Yeah, he said at 2008 there is a report international uh, international for children rights group uh, that girls maybe have education more than boys or
Okay, well, no, great
okay.
work, great work. Thank you, thank you.
Thanks.
And I'll get uh, another student to help us out. What's the point? What's
Yeah.
the sort of the statistic here?
I think they
Yeah.
make a link with the economy because they say that not when women are not they don't when women don't receive a good education, that's that represent like a loss in in terms of money.
Yes.
They are making that link, that relation with economy, how much you lose. Why? Because not educated women will probably have more children to take care of or more health problems, and also their children will have also health problems. So it's like a circle that it
Yeah.
continues, that it makes the poverty to continue.
Yeah. No, I mean all the information in this paragraph, I think is really so important. I mean that's just the fabric of society. But I wonder if, these countries, we're talking about low and middle income countries, they're losing billions of dollars from their economies because perhaps the women are not part of generating money in the economy, maybe just purely, an economic factor. All right. And so I really hope that all of you enjoy this video that I found. I loved it. And so it's a rap song performed by the girls in the school. And I think the man singing is one of the co-founders. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly scroll up. Those of you who downloaded the document, you have the YouTube link. And I'm going to cut and paste it into the Verbling chat box. And so if people would like to click on that, and they can watch the video in another window directly from YouTube. If someone's watching this video as a recorded video, you can use the link to watch the video that we're going to see. And right now, I'm going to click on the left-hand side of my screen to turn on the YouTube application. And I hope that I can play the video here for people. Sometimes the sound doesn't work for some people. And so you just have to try and do your best to watch the video and listen to the song, because
Hello.
Okay. Sorry. Here we go. And so, well, I know I can be what I want to be, but they're saying be what I want to be. All right. So I guess we can all sing that song. Can people hear me all right?
Yes, please.
Okay,
hear
great.
you.
Yeah. No,
Yes,
good.
we
Thank
can
you.
hear.
And so what I wanted to do was to just get some final comments from people. And so, Ahmad, what did you think of the article and the video?
Yes, it's important. I mean, education is important for everyone. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
even if for people, I mean, who didn't get the chance to learn the time they were young, for example, they still have opportunity to learn something.
Right. No, and I love these programs where they go right into the communities that need that extra help. I love it. Artuf, do you have a comment about the article, the video?
Yes, I see the video. The girls were very happy. They song and they dancing. That's very good to support them. And I hope that winning in every world, in the slums world. Okay, thanks.
Yeah. No, great. Thank you. And I'd like to, Herman, a comment from you, please.
Yes, well, first let me tell you that this is my first experience here in this kind of classroom, virtual classroom, and it's
Yeah.
great. And regarding the video, it's very emotional to see those children receiving education, and it is very important that they receive the attention they really need, especially because they are yeah, maybe in countries that everything is very hard, or it is very difficult to do some things.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it.
No, that's fine. I think that Kenya is quite a developed country and has a lot of well-developed infrastructure. But yeah, this is one of these areas that is a large slum, very, very poor area with a lot of social problems. That's right near the big cities, and so yeah, hopefully that has a positive influence. And Julissa, yeah, sorry, I'm going to move on to Julissa. A comment
Yes,
from you?
yes, it's very inspiring to see this kind of initiative coming from the communities, from people from the communities. And
right.
because as we know, education should be a right for everyone, but in many places it's a privilege that some few people have. And to see this, it's something inspiring that
Yeah, and
it should be more of this. And the
yeah,
video, the song was very catchy.
yeah, and it is hard to understand. I need to concentrate to understand what they're saying. Although I think many people in Kenya speak English, or essentially everybody speaks English. But they have some very clever lyrics, very inspiring. Yeah. And there was something you said that was good, but I'm going to move on. Sugar Bear, do you have a comment for us?
Yeah.
Yes. So, Sugar Bear, are you there? Okay, we don't hear from you. So, Dile, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes. And so,
Okay.
a comment about the story?
Okay. In my country, in Indonesia, we have a troops rainbow. You know, a troops rainbow is the
Sorry.
school.
Yeah, okay. This is the name of a school?
Yes, Troops Rainbow. Troops Rainbow. This is a school about what the children uh, his poor children, poor children. So his school so bad, very bad, but he want to study more and more.
Okay.
Study more and more. And okay, enough.
No, but thank you. Yes, excellent. Great job, Dile. All right. And could you please turn off your microphone now?
Yeah,
Dile,
okay.
please turn off your microphone now. Yeah, thank you. Excellent. All right. No, Dile. Yeah, great. Okay. So thank you so much for your participation. Good work. Excuse me. Good work at reading through the document with your pronunciation and understanding everything. And so, great. I hope that we have a chance to read some more positive news in upcoming classes. So, welcome to Verbling if you are new, and nice to see some of my favorite students here. So, thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, Jeff.
See you soon.
See you soon. Bye,
Thank you,
guys.
sir.
Bye.
Thank you.
Good work.
See you tomorrow in other chance. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.